we're going to go ahead and get started this wonderful Thursday morning. Good morning, good morning. I do hope that those that are on with me this morning are conscious of your surroundings. I think someone dialed in, and I don't know if you're listening, but we hear your radio playing, and it would help if you would just turn it off or just mute out. And
that's not what's happening.
We're going to try to push past that and welcome everyone to the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. Once again, a great place to be to start your morning off and to get some good motivational information, just to get you pumped up and going, to share what we're doing here. This is your host, Pastor McDowell, with my business partner, Pastor Wafer, and with you all make it happen. So the line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Good morning. Mama Easy, good morning is here. Good morning, my beautiful lady.
Good morning, my Biffy. How are you this morning, lady?
I'm blessed. I'm going to a conference for obesity, so I'm going to introduce Trim there.
Ooh, wow, that's how you do it, my Biffy. That's right.
Yeah,
get the word out about it. Great job.
I'm going there. Yes, in California. We're going to the University of Cal State Dominguez on obesity. They invited me to come, so I'm taking my Trim with me there.
Wow. That's a great place to take Trim on a conference in regards to obesity. That's the best place to introduce it. Well, thanks for sharing that, Mom Missy. Well, keep it coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Who else is with us this morning?
Don Joseph, Henryville, California.
Oh, my goodness. How are you, sir?
I am ready to go. God is good.
Okay. Yes, he is. I know you've had a challenge these last couple of weeks, but it sure is good to hear you on the call this morning.
Thank you, Pastor.
You're so welcome. Bless you, man. Well, keep it coming, family. Who is with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
This is Anthony from Oakland, Maryland.
Ooh, Anthony, making it happen. Boy, thanks for that radio interview you shared on the Facebook page the other day, Anthony.
Yeah. Doing big things.
Yeah, listen, like that was a pretty powerful interview. Well, they were into what you were saying. Boy, you got locked in. Great video. That's right. Great way to get the word out. Great way to get the word out. This morning. Okay, that's
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
For all that noise right there. That's quite a bit of noise in the back. Someone, I guess, dialed in and didn't have their radio turned off. So we would just like to thank each and every one of you for dialing into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. We just love all the great ways and creative ways that you're coming up with getting the word out about 10. Mom Iffy says she's going to a conference in regards to obesity, and she's going to be sharing the Trim by 10 and the Slim by 10. And what better place to share the Trim by 10 and Slim by 10 than a conference where people are looking for a solution in regards to obesity. I'm telling you, family, we have a wonderful solution for that. I know there's many other answers out there, but I'm telling you, with the Trim by 10 and the Slim by 10, the results that we are getting within weeks are just amazing. So as we know, we've heard that they spend over $49 billion every year in obesity. So that is a topic that actually we're going to talk about today with Pastor Dale. So I hope you're tuned in and have your pen and your paper and you're ready to listen and to get some ideas. And I want to thank Anthony from Rosen. Anthony was on a radio interview. And if you all didn't get a chance to hear that, he posted a clipping of that, a small portion of that, on the Tenacious Generation page. And the interviewers, sound like the folks at the radio station, was really in tune to what Anthony was sharing in regards to the spray, in regards to the pills, and why pills are not as effective as the sprays. It was a really good interview. So if you want to check that out, it's on the Tenacious Generation Facebook page. Very good radio interview. And I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, two-star, Pastor Del Wafer. Pastor Del, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you this morning?
Well, I tell you, I'm really doing good, and excited about everything that we're seeing going on around us. We have a lot of great things happening. Great interview that Anthony did, and just promoting and getting the word out about the company and the product. We have so many testimonies that's out there about what our product is doing and how it's helping people, all from every walk of life with all types of things. People always say, can your product really, heal me and help me with my condition? And all we can tell them is, all we can do is actually try it. We can't tell you that it's going to heal or treat anything that you have. But what we can say is there's a whole lot of people that's taking these products and their lives have been turned around. So you have nothing to lose. Give it a shot, And what we're finding is they come back within days and weeks talking about, wow, nothing has happened in their life while they've been having their health challenge that has been able to turn their health situation around like what they've taken. So, we got a great product, guys, and we just have to keep on promoting it.
Pastor, I still get kind of overwhelmed when I just think of that it's just a supplement, that if you just add a supplement, like the Team Effort vitamin sprays, adding a supplement to your daily diet makes such a huge difference in your health. That just blows me away when I think about that, especially when I think about all the different tests and exams and medications and operations and, everything that people go through to try to get better, to try to get healthy, to try to fight off what they're warned against. And just to think that all you got to do is add a B Boost or a D Power or a Super 10 or Cell Energy, just adding that to your daily supplement, it just blows me away to think that. To know that it's just as simple. If you give the body what the body needs, the body's going to do what the body's supposed to do. And that's what we're getting here. Well, Pastor Del, I set the call aside today because I know you mentioned a few weeks ago that you had a challenge that was taking place at your church, and you had a great response of people that were signing up and wanted to take the challenge. And I think it's going to kick off in another 2 weeks. So I thought it would be good for you just to you share how you got that started and the response that you got when you introduced it and how it's going and when it's going to kick off.
Well, yeah, we can definitely do that because, we're really excited about, this health challenge. We have a weight loss challenge that's taking place. And, we opened it up. We decided to do this thing because we wanted to help as many people as possibly could. And so we said, well, you know what? We got this building over here, this church building over here that, is only being used part-time for, worship services and stuff like that. But it has a lot of time that's not being used. We said, well, why don't we just use this building, use this area, this community we're in. We have a nice community that we're in. And so, why don't we just open it up and do a health challenge and promote it and see how many people want to come out? Because there's so many people that we saw every single day, who come up to us, whether in the community or whether at church, and talk about how their doctor told them that they had high blood pressure, they're in diabetes, and they had to lose weight, they had to do something, and everything they tried didn't work, and we kept on hearing this over and over before we even, got the trim product, even when we had the slim product. And, we finally said, you know what, we need to do something. We need to do something to make something happen. And so First Lady had a women's meeting, and she's talking to women, and that was one of the biggest things that they were talking about is their health and the challenges with their health. And so she came and she talked to me about it, and I'm going to bring her on because I just want you to kind of hear her heart of why we just kind of have driven to this position of how we can help people. But let me bring on Diane, First Lady, to just kind of chime in here. Honey, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Pastor Denise.
Hi, lady. How are you?
You hear me okay? I am blessed, honey, and I just want to thank you so much for your commitment and your dedication to help people. It's such a blessing, and I just want to extend that thank you.
Oh, thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it sounds like this challenge that you got started, you're going to be making a difference in a whole bunch of folks' lives with this challenge that you got kicked off.
You know, it is rather exciting, but, you know, we always have had this goal, and that's to help at least 100,000 people take back their health through education and not medication. So it is a lifestyle change, and, you know, what has been a blessing really is Melanie came out with this trim by 10. And because the key to actually losing weight is eating healthy. And when you find yourself eating healthy, then you're going to have weight that just automatically falls off. You know, you got to learn to change your eating habits, of course, you know, but I read something about there was an average, the average female spends 17 years dieting. And
wow.
basically of no avail, because what they're doing is they're spinning their wheels and they're ending up, you know, gaining the weight back eventually, but not even that. It's even extra pounds that they're gaining back. And then what happens? All these medical issues come on them, and they're especially depression. You know, just being overweight is caused so many women and men too to be in depression that they don't even understand, you know, that it is depression that's causing all these problems that they're having in their body also. So we're needing to find out what is the underlying cause, you know, of this weight gain, of your medical problems, you know, and so we want to introduce Trim by 10 because of the fact that basically it's a health and weight loss drink. So we're going to start out with I don't know if Dale wants to just break it down as how we're actually going to do this and introduce the product to them. But I'm just excited about it because it's a lifestyle change. It's they need to have a positive mindset. They need to make a choice. And to me, you know, I'm just going to put it straight out there. Either you choose life or you choose death. Yeah. Okay? Because by taking care of yourself and eating properly, it is going to help you. It is going to bring you longevity in your life eventually. So it's a mindset, you know, it's making a decision. What would you choose, you know? So they're serious. You know, the women are really serious. They're serious about this, and we really want to help them. So Pastor Price is going to take you kind of through a little bit of what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, so so what we decided to do is do 10 weeks because we figured that would give people enough time to really start to see some health, their health begin to change and their weight condition. So we're going to do a whole battery of things with our product. So our product is going to be the only featured product in this 10-week health challenge. It's going to be our Trim by 10 as well as our Slim by 10. And so we all have everything packaged up in package deals. We wanted to make this really, really inexpensive so that everybody could partake about it. So for us, it wasn't about, you know, how much profit we can make and how much money we can make out of this. This was more about, let's get this product in these people. Let's use these people to be our taste talent challenge and test for, you know, what we can do with 10 weeks on these products. Pastor Denise, there's people who've been using the product for 3 days and lost 5 and 8 pounds, and people who've used the product for a week and lost 10 pounds. So I'm really excited to look forward to see what we're doing here. So we made arrangements for people to be able to make monthly payments in order to do this as well. And we're giving them a number of options just to make it easy for them to do this. Because our ultimate goal is We want them healthy. We want them feeling better. We want them looking better. We want them doing better. And we want them to begin to be able to alleviate some of the medications that they're using. A lot of times people can't lose weight because they're on so many pills and pharmaceuticals that it's toxifying their body, it's clogging up things that the weight loss things that they're trying to use won't work and don't work. But the great thing about our Slim by Trim is not only is it weight loss, help you with the weight loss, but it helps you to reconcentrate your gut and your intestines and drive out those things and flush out those things, those poisons. Even before the weight loss began to happen, you start seeing people starting losing their the detox begin to take place in their body. They begin to start losing some of these poisons, and then their body becomes alive. And oh wow, we got something new going on, and it begin to flush their body. I know a young lady, boy, she said, man, she has to be careful about taking this trim because it's constantly keeping her in the bathroom. So it's a lot of things that happen with the 10 besides just the trim, besides just the weight loss. It's just what your body, the preparation that your body gets into when it's getting ready to lose weight. And that's really exciting too. So, we came up with the 10 weeks of weight challenge. We're going to kick it off next Saturday at our church. And part of it, we're going to do a lot of things with this. Not only are we going to use the product from 10, each person will have the 1 hour per week time with a personal trainer. So we got a personal trainer coming in every Saturday morning, spend an hour with the group. And, so we're going to do a little bit of exercise. It's going to be low impact. It's not going to be heavy stuff, but it's going to be low impact like Zumba and some of the other stuff that's going on. So that's going to be exciting. We're going to have people come in talking about nutrition and dietary. Even though with our Slim by 10 and the trim, we have Garcinia cambogia in those products. And what that does is the Garcinia cambogia, it prevents your body from producing more fat cells, but it also simultaneously suppresses your appetite so that you don't want to eat as much. So, people really don't have to change their eating habits with our product and they can still lose weight. But guess what happens if people are able to make better choices with their eating, to understand how the body processes certain types of food. As Shakina Day always gives us great information, on Wednesdays about, food choices. Well, what happens if we bring nutrition, people in and talks about nutrition and food selection and food choices, and people get the information to empower themselves so that they can make better choices as they're eating. Well, that's just going to turbo boost whatever that's going on with the exercise and with the product. So we have that going on. We're going to do BMI. We're going to take before and after pictures. All of this is part of the deal, part of the package. And listen, I tell you, we have so many people excited about it. We have about 33 people who said, hey, tell me more about this information. I'm so excited about this. So we're looking to have a great number of people signed up and ready to go. Many people right now are on vacation, but they'll be back next week. And they're here getting the word about this thing. So we have a number of people that are from our church, but not everyone's from our church. Friends of the people from our church and people from the community, things of that nature, have heard the flyer, seen the flyers, heard the information, and they're saying to themselves, "Wow, this is something I want to do. This is not hard. This is not difficult." And now, when I have a partner now, and we pair people up as partners so they can have, as they go through this whole weight loss challenge, they'll have an accountability partner that helps them stay focused and helps them stay in the game. And many times people can't continue and can't continue to lose the weight that they should be losing is because they get discouraged or, they don't have anybody that helps them to say, hey, come on, let's do this. But when you have an accountability partner, it just makes you more accountable and makes you realize that you can do this because you're doing it together. You're doing it as a team. So we're really, really pumped, as you can imagine and see, about what we have. Our goal is to have, about 500 pounds collectively lost during this weight loss challenge. There's people that signed up that want to lose 40 pounds and 50 pounds and 20 pounds and 15 pounds. So we have a lot of people that are trying to lose a significant amount of weight. And when you get all of that kind of weight loss, man, let me tell you, it's going to be an amazing day 10 weeks later when we can say that we lost 500 pounds or 400 pounds or whatever the number is. It's going to be an amazing opportunity to tell people and show them, with example, that this product is the number one product on the market to help you lose weight. You just have to get your hands on it in the end and use it. Pastor D.
Wow, Pastor Dale, I'm still listening to hearing what Diane said earlier when she said, I had no idea of this statistic, that the average woman spends 17 years dieting. My goodness, 17 years on and off of diet. And Diane, you're so correct, because within those 17 years, they put it off, they put it on. And you're right, it leads to them going to more medication or being depressed or going back to the food that they're addicted to. And I think, wow, that is really amazing. 17 years on a diet. And when you think about what the Trim by 10 and the Super 10 offers in such a short period of time, and the fact that the Trim by 10 is a weight management system. So once you get it off, you can manage your weight and keep it off. And that's just incredible. But I love the fact that you're having it in the church. We have a lot of pastors and ministers that's involved with Team Effort Network and involved with my video talk. And the churches are always looking for, other ways to improve their members. We know the church is to go and to learn about the Word of God and to teach it so spiritually. But the church, a lot of folks in the church are sick. They're sick. They're struggling. They're still looking for ways to get healthy. And I think that this is a beautiful thing to introduce to your churches, to your congregation. Because what are we hearing as people are getting healthier again? And we have to understand that we know healing comes from God, and God chooses to heal the body in many different ways. But I think bringing this into the church, having it into church, teaching spirit, soul, and body, it's just, what is the word I look for? It's a holistic way of being healthy. It covers both spirit, soul, and body, and I love what you're doing. It sounds like you're offered a package. You got the fitness trainer coming in. You have the nutritionist coming in. You have them before and after pictures. Each one of the participants has set a goal on how much weight they want to lose, and they've been given an accountability partner. There's no way they're going to lose. This is a beautiful step for success.
Well, and that's the deal, is we wanted to think through, what are the best ways that we can go about helping people to win? And you're right, Pastor Denise, about, we have so many churches, we have many ministers and pastors that are part of 10. And, and if they see what I see, and I'm sure they do, it happens, and, we see it in every church. It doesn't matter if it's black church, white church, it doesn't matter where you are. As a pastor, I'm looking out over the congregation every week, and I know a lot of the stories that people don't know, because people have, called and want counseling and all kind of things. And the people that are struggling with their health, the people that have gotten bad news from the doctors, the people who are continually, in and out of the hospital. And, you look out over there and you have, children who are 10, 11 years old who are now have high blood pressure, diabetes. And you think to yourself, my God, at 9 or 10 years old, they're struggling with this because they're overweight, their parents are overweight, their grandparents are overweight, all of their sisters, all of their aunts and uncles are overweight. And it's just, something that runs throughout the family. Nobody has really put their foot down and said, this obesity stops with me. Yeah. So as a pastor, you see this and it hurts my heart, because a lot of this stuff can be alleviated just by people losing 15 or 20 pounds and not having the discipline. Not having the discipline to do that is tremendous. And, food is a very, very powerful force. It's a very, very powerful force when you think about it. Food has a way of just really taken all of your attention and your focus and your power. And it has a way of just really making you do things that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, that's how powerful it is. And I tell you that, when you think about, all the things that people do with food, and every event that they have to have food. You look at our church events, everything is wrapped around food, and we're not understanding the power of it. Let me help you like this, Pastor D. Let me give you, over in John chapter 5, the Gospel of John chapter 5, there was a story about Jesus, how he had gone into Bethesda, and he had, fed the 5,000, and he would, did all kinds of things. And he was getting ready to go over unto Capernaum. And the Bible says that he and his disciples left and went to secretly. Okay, at night they left when nobody knew they were going to be moving. And the people the next day woke up and didn't see Jesus, and they began to look for him. Okay, and somebody said, hey, you look, they left out last night and they headed over towards Capernaum. So this massive group of people began to travel towards Capernaum, and they found Jesus. Right. And they said, Lord, what are you doing over here? And Jesus said this to him. He said, what did you come here for? You didn't come here. He said, you didn't come here because of the miracles. He said, you came here because I fed you. Huh? He said, listen, he said, they weren't interested in the miracles. They were interested in getting fed. They were interested in the food. Look how powerful food has. I mean, this goes all the way back. The power that food has over people's lives, that they will go anywhere Jesus is as long as he feeds them, but they don't care nothing about the miracles. Okay, we ain't coming to the miracles, but we'll come if you gotta have fried chicken tonight. Okay, so we have to be really, really understanding about the power of food and how food has an amazing impact in our life, and we have to make some right decisions as it relates to this food. And so. So when I look over the congregation and I see these kind of things, I'm looking, what can we do to help people, And I'm so glad that we're with this company that has product that actually works, that we don't have to do a lot of hyping about it to sell it because it don't work. But, we know that if people use the product, they're going to feel better, they're going to look better, and they're going to do better. And so as a pastor, I want to help as many people as possible to do that. And so this is just going to be one of many 10-week health challenges throughout the years. We've already talked about doing at least 3 of them because we just know people once they see the results that takes place with this first 10 weeks. Let me tell you, people are going to be lined up. When are you guys going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? And this is a great way to build your customer base because think about it. Everybody that's enrolled in the 10-week program, they have to be on the program for 3 months. Okay, 10 weeks equals about 2.5 months. So they're going to get 3 boxes of trim. They're going to get 3 sprays. All right, and so think about the points that goes in your organization when you got to get this product for these people for the next 3 months, and then you kick off another one at the beginning of the 3 months. When this one is ending, and you have another group of people who are going to be on that product, using those products, and they got to buy, 3 months of product again, and you got 30 people, that are buying 3 boxes, 3 boxes of trim and 3 sprays. Think about the points that you're getting in the organization. Think about the net profit that you're going to be making in the organization as well. This is going to build your customer base because, as you said earlier, Pastor D, this is a health management system that we have. Yeah. This is not a dietary system. We're not telling people that they have to go on a diet. This is a weight management. This is going to help you lose weight, and it's going to help you manage your weight, and you're going to feel better as a result of it. And so people are going to be wanting to take this, half a pack of trim or a pack of trim just to manage their weight and moving forward. And so what does that mean? That means a consistent customer that's going to be in your business. that are now getting the product at their home every single month because they've gone through the weight loss challenge, they've lost a lot of weight, and they want to manage the weight, and they don't want to be concerned about, can I eat that, or can I eat that, or, do I have to diet from this? And we can help them to be successful long-term by giving them a system that works, and this is a system that actually works.
I think it's beautiful, Pastor Bill, and what you and Diane are doing. I'm just hearing all the wonderful testimonies and stories that are going to come forth from that, and I pray that all the other ministers and pastors that are listening in will just catch that vision and introduce that. There's some feedback there. Somebody got their speakerphone on. Just take that and introduce it to your congregation, because like you said, as a pastor, you look out in your congregation, you see people coming in walkers, and they're on oxygen tanks, and they're overweight, and they're in the healing line every other week, and praise God they do come forth. But like I said, God chooses to heal in many different ways, and I just believe what he's going through team effort with the vitamin sprays and the Trim by 10 is another way he's using to heal the body. So I'm just looking forward to the great stories that will come forth. I know they're going to be great. I know they're going to be great.
Oh yeah, they're going to be great. They're going to be tremendous, as we can imagine. We're going to ready to wrap up the call. I'm going to have Diane pop right back in here. I know she wanted to make a comment about a quote that she was going to read as well.
Okay. Thank you, honey. This really isn't a quote, but this is something that I'm sure that everybody desires to hear from someone when they have made a lifestyle change. Look, when I see you, you look like, instead of the older you get, the younger you look. Do you get that? The older you get, the younger you look. And that really comes from a lifestyle change. That comes from you eating correctly, not having all these toxins in your body, which causes you to age. Amen.
Amen. I can see that being true. When you're young. When you're younger, your body when you're eating those cupcakes and sodas, drinking sodas and all that stuff, your body's immune system is strong enough to fight it. But then when you get older, it catches up with you. Exactly. And you got to cut back on those sodas and cupcakes and sugars and things like that. And like you said, as you do, you begin to look younger because now, you're allowing your body to get the healthy things that it needs, the war awful things that causes aging and sickness.
Exactly.
Well, Pastor Davey, the same thing happens with the elasticity in your body. The younger you are, your body pops back. It rebounds fast because you're young, your muscles and your skin is tight and things, and it pops back. That's why kids can break their ankle or break their leg, and they be back in 3 or 4 weeks. Man, they back out there playing sports again. You break your leg at 55. It's going to take a longer time to heal because your body is getting older and it doesn't have the same elasticity to bounce back and to come back. And so what we have to do is we have to give the body what it needs. Okay, and this is what Trim does. It gives the body internally what it needs, and when the body is getting what it needs internally, you begin to see externally the effects of it. And so that has to be something that we have to focus on is internally, what are we doing for our bodies? Are we flushing our bodies? Are we detoxifying? Are we allowing great supplement sprays and product like that 10 has to help us to increase our vitamin D levels, our vitamin B levels, reduce our inflammation levels like our Super 10 does, build up our cells and give them energy and the superpower to fight against disease like our cell energy. We have product that literally helps to slow down the clock of aging because your cells is actually becoming stronger and becoming more powerful to fight off, the aging effect that takes place. So, we have everything right now if the company never came out with another product, we have everything right now that can slow the aging process for you, that could build the elasticity back in your body, and also internally make the adjustments that your body needs so that you can see the effects externally.
That's so true. That is so true. We have many that can testify and witness to that. Well, Pastor Dell, you guys started something. I'm pretty sure folks are going to be jumping on the wagon with that one to get that started in their community and their church. The obesity industry is just a large market. It's such a large market, and it needs to be. We need to help to do something about it, especially in our children. It's just a sad thing to see a child struggling with obesity. It's a very sad thing to see, and I just thank God that we have something that we can do to help out. But as always, we got to take action. We got to do more than just sit and listen. I hope that this call has prompted someone to want to get up and take action. I mean, you have to get up and want to do something. You say, Pastor Dale, Diane, that is great. I love what you're doing, and I want to do it. If you want to do it, then you got to get up and you got to go out and you got to take action. And I think that you take action, you're going to get those results as well. I'm looking forward to hearing the testimonies and the stories that's going to come forth from this movement. But I do believe it's going to be the beginning of many movements.
Absolutely. And guess what? And guess what? We're not just telling people to have do the 10-week challenge. Diane and I are in the 10-week challenge as well. So we're going to be right in it with the mix of everybody else.
So you're leading by example. Well,
That's
I know
right.
These guys, I tell you, with the fitness trainer, with the nutritionist that's going to come in, with the before and after pictures, and the accountability partner. I mean, come on. And in the church, under the covering of a pastor, with a #1 meat-only product. Oh, my, that's just win-win any way you look at it. Blessed by the Lord. Come on, that's just win. Who wouldn't want to be in there? Who wouldn't want to be in there?
Absolutely.
That is great. Boy, that's a good movement right there. Well, it's always hard to end such a great call, but my heart is really pounding and saying, God, I hope that so many people heard what you guys are doing and just ready to take action to make it happen. And I mean, like, do it now. And how long is now, Pastor Dale? 0 to what? 0 to 5 seconds.
0 to 5 seconds.
0 to 5 seconds. Take action now. Make it happen. I'm going to have to go do. I'm going to look, Pastor Dale. You know, I'm going to be telling when I go to Rhema, in office to Rhema, right? So I may need y'all to come in here with me. I'm offered to Rhema, see how they respond to it. But that's a great thing that's happening. I love it. Well, let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia, and get our brother, one-star, Dr. Kevin Bond. I'm sorry, Dr. Kevin Bond, to give us our quote for today. Dr. Bond, are you there?
Oh, pleasant good morning, Pastor Neves, Pastor Dale, First Lady. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing today? Y'all excited out there? Y'all excited today? Woo! Man.
Yes.
Woo! Wow. Hello. I'm so glad y'all's on the call today. Man, I'm so glad I didn't miss this call today. This was powerful, guys. Powerful call. Well, good morning, Tim family. Everybody from Atlanta, Georgia. We're excited down here and just ready to go and get some things done today as well. You know, a few quick comments, pastors. I wanted to mention to you right now in front of me, guys. This is powerful because I'm going to call Pastor Dale a little later on about this. I've got in front of me a list of the area churches around our churches. I got 30 churches that we're going to contact about this as well, and we were going to do that anyway. We want to do a health and wellness fair, so I'm going to get with you guys so we can duplicate what you guys are doing as well. My pastor's pretty much already okayed it. We just got to call the churches and get approval and get their input, you know, get them to sign up, and then have one event in our area. So we're calling, we're in Morrow, Georgia. Our church is in Morrow, Georgia, and we're calling the surrounding churches. Can you imagine 30? We got over 30 churches in the surrounding area within 5 or 6 miles radius there. And we're just going to call them all and see if they want to participate. And if not, we're going to have it at their location, but we're going to try to encourage them to come to our health fair. And we're going to do the same thing y'all doing. So right here, I'm looking at the list right now, guys, of 30 churches that we're going to contact and get permission to talk about this health care, because I'm sure all of them need it. They may not all agree, but they're going to all need it for sure, no doubt about it. So that's exciting, guys. And you're right. People are looking younger. like First Lady died, people are looking younger out there because some people are doing what they need to do. They're getting on the sprays, they're getting on the trim, and also eating better. And I tell you got people 60, 70 years old looking like they're in their 50s, you know, some in 40s. And some
That's right.
You can't imagine if they're great-grandmothers, you know. Whoa, what are you doing, you know? So it's exciting. So, yeah, we're on the right track without a doubt. And Pastor Dale, can't wait to talk to you about this. I'm gonna call these churches in the next week and get some input first from them and see if they want to host one or be a part of ours. And we're going to start doing this on a regular basis. I think that you hit a really good gold mine, good area that we can help people. And we got to do that. And I think we're going to have a great time with this program. Still, no doubt about it. So we're grateful. Thanks you so much, Mel and Amy Gill, and all the staff at TEI. We love you guys so much, man. We've got a great opportunity, and we're going to take it by storm. I always tell people, Pastor Denise, Pastor Bell, and First Lady, in the Southeast, we got over 48 million people in the Southeast, and we're going to get them all. We're going to try to get them all. So at least 4 million of them, at least, in our network. So we're looking to help as many people as possible, and we're going to do the same thing Pastor Dale was doing as well, as share, and help 1,000+ people on this wonderful network. Hey, got some quick quotes for you guys. Real quick, hope you enjoy these quotes today. The first one is from Brian Tracy. He says, man, you are a living magnet. Y'all know that? Woo! Y'all are a living magnet. Just keep smiling. Just keep being excited. Keep letting people know, hey, you want to know what you know. You just smiling, going down the street or whatever, or excited. Just let them know that you're a living magnet. What you attract into your life is harmony with your dominant thoughts. So whatever you're thinking about today, guys, is going to be positive. It's going to be right on time for what you need to do. And believe me, you're going to attract the right people. So you are a living magnet, everybody. Remember that. Just keep smiling and letting people know you're alive. You got plans, you got goals, you got dreams that you just need to share with them as well. Yeah, next quote of the day comes from Norman Vincent Peale. Everybody loves Mr. Peale. He's awesome. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Wow, that's what y'all will talk about today, right? That's what the goal is today, guys, is change your thoughts and change your world. We just got to learn to take the right supplements through our sprays. We got to learn to eat better and exercise. I tell you, man, my Bee Boots is awesome, man. I'm on my bike almost every other day now, Pastor Dale, and running around the city, and it's pretty cool. And it's amazing how much you feel better getting that 10 minutes of exercise in off the Trim by 10 in our weight management system. Just incredible, just incredible. Hey, also, too, our last quote of the day, guys, for you is from an unknown person. He says, don't live for someday, move on and live for the moment. Live for what you have now. I think Pastor just talked about 5 second, right? 5 second rule, because someday it's just never guaranteed. You got to do it now, guys. You got to get to it. Have a plan, execute the plan, and get to the plan. You got 5 seconds. Back to you.
That's right. Thank you, Dr. Hunt. 5 seconds, and now, do it now. Well, Pastor Dale, I was thinking, man, before your phone starts blowing up, if you might want to set up a conference call and have the different reps and that may be interested in getting this program started.
Yeah,
maybe schedule a conference call. You can get information to everybody all at one time versus everyone calling you individually.
Well, absolutely. We're going to do that because I've been getting a bunch of text messages already.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We're also going to, post it, on the Facebook page so people can just kind of get an idea of what we are doing, and then they can tweak it themselves and do it themselves in their own areas. So just kind of give them a guideline. This is the first time that it's been done in 10, as far as I know, guys. So it's a beta test here. And so I'm sure that there's other people who have some expertise that can weigh in, like, Shakina Day and some of the other people that we have on the call. And they can tweak it and even make it better, going forward. So, we're going to do that. And I know we've had a conference call with the people who are signed up already. But we'll do that. We'll do a conference call, and we'll definitely post the information so everybody can kind of see what we're doing and the costs associated with it and things of that nature as well. So we're definitely going to do that. Well, let me just remind everybody before, we get off this call and I forget, that You don't want to miss the Super Saturday training on July 18th in Cincinnati, Ohio, guys, okay? I'm going to be in Cincinnati. I'm flying out to Cincinnati to be with the new LCQ qualifier, Denise Moore. And then the two-car, one-star, Victor Stone out of Kentucky is going to be there also with training. We're going to have a whole day of training, guys. It's going to be powerful. I tell you, when you can have a whole day and not be, on a crunch for time, if you only got 2 hours and you got to get out of there. But we're going to have a day of training where, we're going to be able to answer all the questions that come. We're going to be able to give strategies and insights. So let me tell you, if you're anywhere near Cincinnati on July 18th, you definitely want to be there. Okay, it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn in Cincinnati, in the Westchester area, and it's going to start at 10 a.m. The poster will be posted on Facebook, so you guys will get the information as well. But it's going to be an amazing opportunity. So if you're within 4 hours driving, 5 hours of driving of Cincinnati, Ohio, get in your car, get some people with you, get them to Cincinnati. It's going to be amazing. So just wanted to put that out there, Pastor D. We got a lot of things happening, guys. If your business is not growing, if your business is not moving, you may need to check what you're doing and who you're doing it with, and start getting with people who are actually focused on building their business. And, this meeting in Cincinnati will definitely jumpstart your business.
Right.
Hey, Pastor Denise. Pastor Denise and Pastor Dan, real quick, I just wanted to throw that out there too, Pastor Dan, if this helps you on health and wellness management system that you're putting together. I want to offer the radio network to be available to you too as well for getting the word out. So, you can do that one time and push it out to everybody on the planet. So if you want to do some radio spots or it could be 15 minutes, whatever, half hour, how much time you need, let me know. Anything to do to help you. You have access to the radio program too as well that we have. So keep that in mind for everybody.
Wow. Thanks so much, Kevin.
Wow, that's a generous offer to be able to promote what you're doing on the radio. Take advantage of all the tools that's being offered to your family. Use it all. Use all that power to get the word out. And Pastor Bill is right. If your business is not growing, just check and see who you're spending most of your time with. And if their business is not growing, maybe that's why you're not growing. So get with someone that's taking action and someone that's constantly talking about new ideas and creative ways to get the product out and about. Just have time to sit around and socialize. It's time to go to work. You can socialize when it's all over, but it's time to go to work, family. There's a dying world. I can just look up at what we have, and we're on a mission to make sure they get it. First Lady Diane, you have anything to say before we close out?
I don't think she took her phone. She steps outside. I don't think she took her phone.
Okay. Well, it's been a fantastic call. We love it. Pastor Bill said we'll set up a conference call for those who's interested in doing the same thing so everybody can get the information at the same time. Guys, thank you for being here with us today. Make sure you get out there and share the word. Get to a TTP tonight. We are having a TTP at the Country Club at Woodmore tonight at 7 o'clock. So make sure your guests are in the house. Bring your guests and your friends out to continue to grow your team. Check the calendar of events to find out where there's a TTP in your neighborhood. And if there's not, then get on the call with Mr. T tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. to hear more great things about Team Effort Network. Well, family, that's it. Great news. Nothing left to do but to get off this phone.
Get to work.
Get out there and tell somebody something that you heard today. There's just some great things that are happening here in Team Effort Network, and you want to be a part of it. Family, you are loved. You are appreciated. God bless you all. Have a prosperous day on purpose.